Okay, what's up, everybody? It's me, Celia, back at it again with my husband, D'Anthony. If you look back to one of the first videos that I put out, he was actually on the very first episode of Let's Talk Tarot with Friends. So I thought I would bring him back for a little Christmas time Eerie Edibles special. We are actually doing an advent calendar. The Joe and Seth's popcorn advent calendar. I bought this at World Market, and I figured what better way to tie in horror to the Christmas season with popcorn. And also on top of that, so that we make sure we have something to talk about, I have a little list of spooky Christmas time questions that we're just going to talk about, have a good time. So first, well, D'Anthony, do you have anything to say before we get into this?
No.
A man, a few words. All right. If you're wondering, this is what it looks like on the inside. If you couldn't tell, there's, normal advent calendar things with all different types of boxes to open. So let's find number one. You may have to help me out because they're kind of funny.
At the top.
At the top. Okay. Let's open it. Let's see what flavor it is.
Oh, did I rip that?
No, you're fine. Okay. Ooh. The first flavor is salted caramel. All right. Would you mind opening, please? And while you're opening, first question. What do you think about spooky Christmas? How do you feel about it?
As a Christmas purist.
If you didn't know, there are two kinds of people in this world. I am most definitely a Halloween person. He is a Christmas person.
It's the presents. Be real.
No.
It's always about the presents. It's okay. I mean, I remember the only spooky Christmas movie I can really think about is any of the horror films that come out, like Krampus.
Mm-hmm.
Krampus came out a few years ago.
What's your Christmas aesthetic? Because I'm like red, green, and white kind of person.
Oh, you mean like color palette?
Yeah, color palette. I also like the Yuletide palettes, like using wood and natural. No, not roll tide. Using natural stuff and Saint Nicholas type things, like old world. What about you? What do you like? As long as it's not pastel or
pastel.
I hate it. Or a blue, seaside Christmas. That's gross.
I don't know. Just pretty traditional. Red, green. If you've got some wood nearby, some snow.
And obviously, spooky Christmas. All right. What did I say? This was salted caramel?
This is salted caramel. And just so you know, this is the most calorie dense one in this box.
Is it really?
80 calories. Yep.
Well, that immediately stuck to my teeth.
I'm very caramel forward.
Do you think so? I think it's I don't know. I eat a lot of candy, so for me, it's it could be more caramel.
I don't eat a lot of candy. It's a lot of caramel.
It's fine.
I don't taste the salt.
Yeah, it's not very salted. It's slightly there. And if you're wondering, these are all pre-popped little packets with, I don't know, 7 to 10 little kernels in there. Okay, day 2. Caramel and Belgian chocolate. So fun fact, in 2015, I went on a homestay adventure for a month in Belgium, and I had so much chocolate, and it was amazing. I loved it. I don't know quite how I feel about chocolate on popcorn though. And what is this, caramel and Belgian chocolate?
Yeah, it's another caramel one.
It tastes almost as if you would put hot chocolate powder on a piece of popcorn. That's still very caramely. It's the chocolate is almost not there.
This is the ghost of caramel's past.
It's actually not.
Taste.
It's not bad. It's just whatever.
Imagine a cheese puff And it disintegrates, and there's no
Kinda.
cheese flavor.
Kinda. What's your favorite horror movie?
I think you've asked this question before, but I think my favorite horror movie. We're talking about a movie that actually gave me genuine
Yeah.
oh, and it wasn't just jump scare.
Well, I mean, okay, give me both. Give me one that actually scared you, and then give me one that is your favorite. Because I have favorites that are not scary to me in the slightest.
One that actually scared me was Sinister. That's the one with the Boogal, right?
The Boogal, yeah. That movie.
I think it was the soundtrack. Really,
Lord.
It's a combination of the soundtrack,
Yes.
the themes, having kids. Kids is always creepy, and then the tape playing.
Yeah. So another fun story. Sinister came out in 2012, right? And me and D'Anthony, plus my younger brother and our childhood friend, during our college days, every year we would go to either Busch Gardens, Williamsburg for Howl-O-Scream, or we would go down to Orlando for Halloween Horror Nights. And this year we were going to Busch Gardens. Now, we didn't know that for Busch Gardens in particular, there's not a separate ticket for the Howl-O-Scream and the regular daytime park entry. So we just went. We didn't go to the park in the daytime. We just went for Howl-O-Scream. And by the time we got there, the parking lot was full, so they weren't letting anyone in. So we were like, okay, crap, we have to go another day. What should we do instead? And we decided to go see Sinister because that just came out. And let me tell you, none of us were prepared for that movie. We sat down in the theater, and for me, it was like the first thing you see in that movie is that Super 8 tape of the family being hung. And at that moment, I was like, oh, we are in for something serious. So yeah, I agree. Sinister is actually scary. Yeah. The ending is a little whatever, but those tapes for sure are I don't like it. The tapes and the soundtrack. What is this? Day 3?
Day 3. Toffee, apple, and cinnamon.
Toffee, apple, and cinnamon. Okay, before we try it, do you think it's going to be good or bad?
I mean, toffee and popcorn. Apple and popcorn.
Yeah, apple and popcorn.
The cinnamon.
It smells good. It smells like apple pie or some kind of cinnamon apple or something. I'm going to take one with a lot of stuff on it. And so far, all of these have been looking the same, kind of like popcorn with brown. That's delicious. Okay.
My brain doesn't know what to do with this.
It kind of reminds me of apple cinnamon oatmeal.
Yes.
A little. It's yes. That. This tastes exactly like that. I would have that again. That's really good. Now, I will say it is still sticking to my teeth though. So if you don't like that feeling, I'm not sure if there's going to be any popcorn in here that that you will like. Before we open this, would you rather be a vampire or a werewolf? And why?
Vampire.
Why?
So it can be morbid time all the time.
Stop.
Yeah. That's my answer, and I stick to it.
I would choose a vampire just because I think they're more fun. I would be sad that I can't go. I didn't even say what these were. That I can't go in the daylight anymore. But maybe I'll be lucky and be like a day walker or something. Who knows?
As long as you're not a day sparkler.
No, those aren't real vampires. I don't know what that is. Okay, day 4, 5. Yeah. Day 4 is classic caramel. We probably already know what this is going to taste like.
Kind of over the caramel already.
Yeah, there's some other ones in here that obviously you're going to see as we go on, but these are really caramely.
Yeah.
I really like that flavor. It's definitely more caramel than all the rest of them, but my teeth, man, are going to have a good scrubbing after this. Would you rather find a human finger in your backyard or a complete stranger's family photo like under your bed? I got that off the internet.
The internet is an effed place.
A finger in your backyard or a family photo under your bed that like you don't know who it is. I almost would rather find a finger.
What state is the finger in? Is the finger like
it's chopped off? It's like
so there's still like meat on it.
There's meat on it. You can tell it's a finger.
Here's my issue, right? If I pick finger, then there's a crime that's happened, and now I've uncovered evidence. I don't know the scope of this crime. The types of people who do cutting off fingers.
But look, someone could have just thrown the finger. You know, it could have not even been in your house at all. But like, because I don't know, to get rid of evidence. But look, if you find a whole stranger family photo in your bedroom, first of all, where did this come from, and why didn't I find it when I moved in?
How did it get in our bed?
Exactly. So I would much rather find a finger that like probably doesn't have anything to do with me.
I guess I pick finger because I don't want someone to break into my house to put their family album under my bed sheets. That's kind of cringe.
Yeah, that's weird.
It could be in the walls.
What is your favorite Halloween candy? Is it caramel popcorn?
Kit Kat. No. All right, we're away from caramel now.
What is it?
White chocolate.
White chocolate. I like white chocolate. I know a few people who do not. Personally, I like white chocolate.
Looks like caramel.
This looks like caramel. Let me just, okay, I'm going to take a white chocolate one, and you know, we'll take that toffee apple one. You tell me if you can tell the difference. They all look the same, the exact same. Okay. So I just said that not everyone likes white chocolate. I know why not everyone does. For some people, it's the fact that white chocolate doesn't have any actual chocolate in it. Mm-hmm. But for other people, it might be the taste. This is the white chocolate taste that I don't really like. It almost tastes like the chocolates you would put in the cookies. Like not quite baking chocolate, but like the little chocolate chips you would put in cookies, or like you would melt down to make other things. It kind of tastes like that. It's like it's not the kind of white chocolate that I like.
I just don't think you put white chocolate on popcorn.
You can though, because they have that popcorn. I bought it at Lidl like a million times. You can buy it and it's like a drizzle. That stuff is really good. This white chocolate was not. I didn't like it. And you know what? It's funny. I think I would like it better if it actually looked like white chocolate and not caramel.
Probably it's just
caramel. Throw me off. What is your favorite Halloween costume that you've ever dressed up as?
Oh, that's easy. It's the last costume I had, where I am a guy being like carried around on an alien's shoulders.
Oh yeah. So this year's costume. Yeah. We were all space related. He had one of those blow up costumes that like it looks like an alien is carrying him around. And then I was like a spaceship, and then her son was an astronaut. Okay, that's a good pick. I completely forgot about that. Yeah. All right, this one, apple pie and custard. I feel like if it's anything like that toffee apple one, this is going to be really good.
It's going to look like caramel.
It looks like caramel. It looks like caramel.
We should play the lottery.
But weirdly, this one doesn't smell as appley as that one.
It also doesn't taste as appley.
I would say this is more on the custard side.
Yeah.
I prefer the toffee apple one. This isn't bad, but if I had to choose between the apples, it would be the toffee apple for sure. The toffee apple is delicious. Okay. D'Anthony here, obviously I love scary movies. D'Anthony doesn't really, he just tolerates them. And we have, really, you do. And I'm the same way with movies that he likes. So what we like to do is try to switch off as much as we can. Like we just watched a scary movie, so now we'll watch whatever he wants to watch. We try to do that as much as we can. Because at the end of the day, we like watching movies together. So, D'Anthony, what is the worst movie that I've ever made you watch? If you can remember. Even if you don't know the name, just like describe it and maybe I can.
No, you'll know the name of this movie.
I think I know what it is.
Uh-huh. There may have been sharks involved.
Oh my gosh.
But the sharks weren't in water. They were definitely like wintry sharks.
It was avalanche sharks. I'm not crazy. I'm a marine.
Horrible line.
So, do you think avalanche sharks was worse than Thanksgiving with the turkey?
I think avalanche.
You didn't even watch a whole one.
I think avalanche sharks almost unironically wasn't trying to lean too heavily into itself. I think I could be completely off base. It seemed like the actors were trying like real hard to play the role instead of Thanksgiving, where everybody seemed like it was a joke.
You
like,
knew it was a joke.
Not to say that the movie was a joke, but like everybody was playing into this was a ha-ha movie, a scary ha-ha.
Avalanche sharks. If you ever get the chance to see that, I don't even remember what we watched on. It was probably Netflix or something, but go watch it. Okay. The next one is banoffee pie. Now, I did not know what banoffee was. Apparently, it's some kind of like banana toffee, like custard type pie.
We're just making words
So,
up?
Yes.
Okay.
It's English, I think. So they made the words up. All right. Let's smell.
British.
It doesn't really smell.
Why do they all look like caramel?
They all look the same. They all smell the same, except for that apple toffee one. Okay. Oh my gosh. This tastes like banana and toffee, obviously. I think I've never had banoffee pie. I think I would like it. I don't hate these. But I would choose a different flavor.
Ugh.
Who is your favorite horror movie villain?
Oh, that's a hard one.
You can choose many. It doesn't have to be a favorite.
It's a tie between it,
Pennywise?
Yep. And Freddy.
Freddy Krueger?
Yep. Both for nostalgia.
Solid choices. You don't like Art the Clown? You don't like Sam from Trick or Treat?
I mean, Art the Clown would be recency bias.
He's still, at this point, he is an icon. So, I mean, you don't have to. I'm just.
I think he's funny.
Not Jason.
I've never been into the slow chasers because it's frustrating. Even though there was that short period of time, I don't remember which Halloween season it was, where people were doing the challenge of someone's carrying a knife and they're walking.
Oh my god, that was like that was either this year or last year. It was fairly recent. That was so freaking funny. So with Michael Myers, then. Yeah. Oh my god. I mean,
Jason, same flavor. Like the slow, they trudge towards you and then they hack you to death.
Yeah, that's true.
Unless you're the opening and you get the surprise, and then Jason like impales you and then breaks you in half like you're folding paper in a bed.
Yeah. Okay. Next, what was this? Day 8 is speculoos. If you didn't know, speculoos is another Belgian delicacy. It's similar to gingerbread, if you're wondering. And if you ever have had those, oh my gosh, what is it, Lindor? No, it's not Lindor. Those are the truffles. It starts with an L. I can't remember what it is. This is going to drive me crazy. They're little cookies that you get on airplanes now. Lotus, that's what it is. Those little Lotus cookies you can get on airplanes now. That's speculoos.
What you're talking about.
You would know if you saw them.
That's caramel.
It smells Christmassy.
Does it? Oh yeah.
It tastes vaguely like speculoos, so I would have this again, but I'm a speculoos lover, so like I definitely would have anything speculoos flavored.
That one's not bad.
Yeah, I like this one.
It's like if someone ground up the speculoos cookie.
Good. Yeah, pretty much. It still looks like caramel, but like a dark caramel. Okay, day 9.
Oh, it's in there tight.
Yeah. What is this?
Caramel and Belgian chocolate.
And that's different from the caramel and chocolate.
Yes.
This is caramel and Belgian chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather sleep in a coffin for one night or spend one night in a morgue?
Morgue. I need to spread out. I need to mansplain in my sleep.
So this one tastes more chocolatey than that other caramel and chocolate one. So I would say this is better. I don't mind this. I don't know if I would eat like a whole normal sized popcorn of it. If I would finish off like maybe 2 of these packets, that's not bad. That's not bad. It's okay.
Kind of like old chocolate. Or like going stale chocolate. It's because it's a texture thing.
It's a texture thing. So I think part of it is that European chocolate is different from American chocolate. I think most people know. No, it's not that they don't have sugar. It's that, okay, so the rough history behind it is that America is a lot bigger than pretty much all these European countries. So to get chocolate from one place to another, it has milk in it. So the milk will go bad. So they do something to the milk to make it so it doesn't spoil as fast. And that's what kind of gives it almost like a bile or vomit taste to people who are not used to it. Our chocolate is tangy. So I think that's part of it. And I kind of find that if you try like any Belgian chocolate and compare it to a Hershey bar, you will see that Hershey tastes tangy. I love Hershey, so like this is not a knock against it or anything, but you'll see what I mean. It's a slightly tangier. So I would say this chocolate tastes kind of like an advent calendar chocolate. That's what I would say it tastes like. So not really stale. The next one is white chocolate. So
can we get a pass?
What was the other
white chocolate already?
What was the? Oh, I think they are the same. Okay, we won't even open this because we already tried it. It's exactly white chocolate again.
How many flavors are in here? Because there's...
I don't remember. We can look at the back again.
24 of these. There might be repeats.
I'm sure there are. If you were in a horror movie, cinnamon roll. Mm-hmm. Ooh, that might be good. If you were in a horror movie, what role would you play? And you can choose any of the like normal, like, oh, the jock, the whatever. But for me, or you can make up one. For example, if I were in a horror movie, I don't think I would die pretty easily. I think I don't know if I would live to the end. And if I died, it would be helping out somebody else because they're dumb and made a dumb decision and it got me killed. So like I'm not sure I would survive. I probably would die in a horror movie for someone else's fault.
Depends on the context of the movie and who I'm with.
Any context.
So if I'm in a group of people, if I am the most extroverted person, I will probably, very good, be dead early on.
Why? Just to kill you off so you're out of the way?
I guess. I feel like I am definitely not the we got to go investigate gang kind of guy.
We're black, if you didn't know.
But I probably would be put in the position where I'm like, where are the car keys? They're down the hall. I was like, ugh.
Right.
So I got to sprint down the hall and hope I don't get slashered. Lovely.
Yeah.
And then you'd pull a maximum effort, and then I'd get 2 steps in with the keys and be like, I got it.
Yeah. Probably.
So that. Otherwise, I don't think I would live.
Cinnamon roll tastes like something, but I can't think of like something else that is cinnamon roll flavored.
Maybe a roll that has cinnamon on it.
Maybe. It's okay. It's not my favorite. There are other flavors in here. Like it's nice. I like it, but there are other flavors that I would definitely choose over that. Right, day 12.
Classic caramel.
Classic caramel. We already had a classic caramel. I think the other question we should be asking ourselves when we try these is, would we eat these? Would we get a bowl of this popcorn at Alamo Draft House? And I asked that because normally we get like normal food at Alamo. Like I get hot dogs and burgers and stuff. However, I don't know if they have it anymore, but they had this churro popcorn. That was like the best popcorn I ever had in my life. So like, it was so good. So would I have this at the Alamo? I don't know. What is this? Double chocolate. Okay. It looks more chocolate than the other ones. At least it doesn't look like caramel anymore.
Not that that is like a big deal.
It's not, but you would think white chocolate would be white.
Lighter.
Yeah. It's chocolate. I don't taste any difference between like the other.
Kind of like milk chocolate.
Yeah. And it's good that we say milk chocolate because I think there are dark chocolate ones in here. So yes, all of the chocolate thus far has been milk chocolate.
Now, do they do the smart thing with the dark chocolates and do either a mint or a salt?
I think so, but we'll see.
Ginger caramel.
Ginger caramel. Okay, is this going to be really gingery? Do you think?
I hope
Is it going to burn my nose? I hope it's different than a normal caramel. It smells like caramel.
Why does this caramel look more like chocolate?
Because of the ginger.
The ginger?
Yeah, that is very strange. It is darker. Ginger caramel.
Whoa.
That's very gingery. I'm surprised.
I don't even taste the caramel.
Yeah, that's like straight ginger.
Oh my god.
I don't think it's spicy or anything.
Yours isn't?
No, mine's it's a little bit. It's getting there. I can tell it's gingery. It's not going to burn you or anything. But
I think I got like a concentrated piece of
do you need
just
some
pure
water?
Ginger. No, I'm okay. Power
That's
through.
surprising. I would not eat this, but I commend them for making it actually
ginger.
Yeah, I'm very surprised.
This is not wasabi.
That is not in here. That's actually kind of growing on me a little bit. See, I like eating those ginger candies.
Oh, me like a barnacle. Hey, okay, this one I like. We didn't even open it yet.
Mint chocolate. I love mint chocolate. I think it's so good. Like, I will get mint chocolate chip ice cream only if it's the green mint. I don't do that white mint stuff. No, I need green ice cream, mint flavored with chocolate pieces in it. I'll get a milkshake. Oh, I can smell it. Oh.
Smells like an Andes candies.
Yeah, I like Andes candies. I like Thin Mints. Mint chocolate is so good. Oh. That's where it's at. That was good. And that is minty and it is chocolatey. It tastes like mint chocolate.
It was refreshing.
That's good. I feel like they're getting better. See, they front loaded all the caramels, all the mid caramels. And they're like, oh, you want something more? Ginger, mint chocolate. That's good. I would have a whole thing of that. Pumpkin spice. Okay.
I'm not going to like that.
Okay, look. I put out an article, a blog post a while ago saying, a confession, I am not a pumpkin spice girly. For me, I like an actual pumpkin flavor and not so much a pumpkin spice. And I think that's because most people do it wrong and they put entirely too much cinnamon in it to the point where it's like, that's actually cinnamon flavor. That's not pumpkin spice. You're missing the nutmeg. You're missing the allspice. You're missing whatever else goes into pumpkin spice. And most of all, you're missing the pumpkin. And I know some people will be like, it's pumpkin spice. It's not pumpkin. But for me, it's like, you kind of like just put pumpkin in there. Put it in there. So most things, including the pumpkin spice lattes at Starbucks, a lot of different pumpkin spice flavored things I actually don't like. So I'm not sure if I would like this. My mouth still tastes minty on top of that.
It's tolerable.
It's tolerable. Okay.
I'm usually not a pumpkin spice guy.
I will backtrack everything I just said. I like this pumpkin spice. This is delicious.
Walk
I
that
like
back
this
real
because
fast.
it's muted. It's not subtle, but it's not like
It's not loud.
pumpkin spice like that. I like this. This was very nice and very smooth. Almost like a pumpkin, how it should be. Because, like, think about it, apple pie spice, you would assume it would taste like apple, right?
Yeah.
A lot of things that are apple pie spice taste like apple. Salted caramel. Did we have a salted caramel before?
No, we have not. We have not had a single savory one yet.
No, wait, wasn't the first one?
Nope.
We did. The first one was salted caramel.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I told you, it was mid, so we're not going to try this. It's another salted caramel. We already tried it, the first one. Is it 18 next?
Yeah.
Okay. Orange chocolate. Are you a fan of orange chocolate?
Yes.
I am too. I will eat orange chocolate when it comes in like a Russell Stover box of chocolates, or even the little chocolates that are shaped like oranges. I do like orange chocolate. I know some people don't. All right. While we're trying this, would you rather carve pumpkins for a living or be a scare actor in a haunted house for a living? Not a real haunted house, but like obviously like a one that you pay to go. Pumpkin carver for life or scare actor for life?
How good am I? Am I like the TikTok,
let's say
Instagram reel? Like they look crazy.
Let's say you're an expert in whatever you choose.
Carver.
A pumpkin carver? I think I would too. I like this. This tastes exactly like those Russell Stover.
Oh.
That's real good.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
Okay.
I know exactly the one. It's the chocolate with like, I can't remember. I think it's dark chocolate on the outside, the shell.
Like an orange jelly on the inside?
Yeah, it's like a liquidy kind of orange. Oh, that one's good. That one's really good.
Seal of approval.
Yeah. How do you feel about non-scary Halloween costumes, like a princess or a superhero?
I think they have their place. It's speculoos.
It's speculoos, so we'll skip that one.
I think they have their place for little kids.
Yeah.
So they don't bother me any. I mean, let them have something that they can enjoy that isn't.
Yeah, I mean, for me,
traditionally scary.
Yeah, for me, I'm definitely like, I wish all the costumes would be some kind of horror, some kind of scary something. But like you said, it's like if they're little, it can be what they want. I just wish more people would do the scary thing because, like, that's, get in the spirit, Get in the spirit. It's Halloween. It's not just like regular old dress up day. Be something scary.
Well, I mean.
Or like, if you can be a princess, but like, rub some blood on there, like Carrie style or something, You can be your superhero, but like maybe not a superhero, maybe be
zombie superhero.
Be your zombie superhero, or maybe like zombify yourself. That's an easy thing to do. Or instead be a super villain, like be Scarecrow. Double chocolate again. Okay. Be Scarecrow. He is scary and he's a villain. It's still in the super world. All right, day 21 if you're keeping up.
Vanilla cheesecake.
Okay, vanilla cheesecake. This is going to be either disgusting or delicious.
I'm going to go for disgusting.
It might be disgusting.
I really don't like vanilla popcorn.
I do. I like vanilla popcorn. Because I like...
I don't know about
Well, I wouldn't say kettle corn is vanilla, but like... Okay.
Does it also look like caramel?
It looks like caramel. I don't like it.
Oh.
It's not the worst thing ever, but I would not... I don't like that. It's not terrible. No thanks. What's the next day?
This tastes like someone forgot to put the cheesecake back into the fridge and it stayed overnight.
It kind of does, to be honest. It's like a warm cheesecake almost. Like if you took the cheesecake out of the oven and didn't let it cool before you ate it.
Cheese curdle cake.
Okay, toffee apple and cinnamon.
We had that.
Was it the same toffee apple and cinnamon? I think you're probably right.
Yeah.
All of mine are. Oh yeah, you're right. Toffee apple and cinnamon. So we already know that's delicious. That was 22. Okay, 23. Second to last one. white chocolate raspberry.
The raspberry might save it.
Yeah, the raspberry might save it, hopefully. I love raspberry. I think that's my favorite berry. Don't come at me if raspberry is actually not a berry, because like strawberry is not, but banana is and pumpkin is as well.
What? Stop it.
They're berries.
What?
So I don't know, but either way, I really love raspberry flavor things.
Gloss over you calling that a banana a berry?
Look it up. Botanically, it is a berry. Oh, okay. So there's, can I see your piece? I won't eat it. You can have this piece. I don't know if this will show up on camera, but there's like, it looks like caramel as always, but there's like little pinkish red flakes on it too. So that's a good sign. Let's see. The raspberry is barely there at all.
I had such high hopes.
And it's that
whatever they
that
do,
white chocolate that's not good.
Whatever they put on top of it to seal in this wood, I don't know if it's
it may be some kind of preservative. Yeah. I actually like all the popcorn has been fine. Some people might think it's stale, but it's like obviously I wouldn't say it's stale, but it is a softer popcorn. It's not very like crunchy, but like they're in bags sold for Advent season. So like, yeah, they're gonna taste like that. There's like almost no raspberry flavor at all. I don't like that one. All right, last one. Salted caramel popcorn with milk chocolate. So I have a feeling this is about to be meh, nothing special at all.
Huh?
What?
What do you think this is going to look like? I want you to use your brain and picture all of the ones we've eaten so far.
I think it's going to look caramel, but a darker caramel, but not quite chocolate.
You're still somehow partly wrong.
What?
It's got like a semicircle of chocolate.
It's almost like a mushroom. It's like half popcorn or caramel looking popcorn and half a button of chocolate. What?
Give me a little razzle dazzle.
A little razzle dazzle. I mean, I appreciate a whole ass chocolate on there.
Is that cheating?
I think that's cheating.
Yeah, because it's like mostly the chocolate, and the chocolate is good. I mean, it's milk chocolate.
Yeah, so the chocolate is good, but the popcorn would just be indistinguishable if it were just that.
Yeah.
So hold on. Let's turn it over and review what we had already, and we'll say what our favorites were. Okay, so sorry, I was just looking at how many packs, and it's like they all say, okay, salted caramel, caramel and Belgian chocolate, white chocolate, toffee, apple, and cinnamon, banoffee pie, double chocolate, speculoos, mint chocolate, classic caramel, orange chocolate, vanilla cheesecake, cinnamon roll, apple pie and custard, pumpkin spice, ginger caramel, white chocolate raspberry, and salted caramel with milk chocolate. Why do I feel like we got doubles?
We did.
Because we did. So I'm like, but we're not. Hold on. Because there's not 24 here.
Yes.
Duh. But I was confused because they all say one pack, or am I dumb and can't read?
No, they all say one pack.
Yeah. Okay. Don't let that confuse you. There are definitely doubles in here. What was your favorite?
My favorite. It's a toss-up between the orange chocolate and the mint chocolate.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good. I like the orange chocolate and the mint chocolate, but I also liked the pumpkin spice, and that ginger caramel surprisingly was growing on me. I like the speculoos one, and then also that toffee apple cinnamon that tasted like oatmeal. That was real good. Yeah. So that is the Jones Chef's Gourmet Popcorn Calendar. Would I buy this again? I think I would buy this again, but I wouldn't have me and you do it. I do it with like somebody else, just because we already know what these taste like. Yeah, that was fun though. I enjoyed this. If I could figure out where to buy whole bags of my favorite flavors, I definitely would. I don't know if they actually sell them or not, but maybe they do. If you know, then please leave me a comment and let me know. But that's it. Any last words?
My British friends who made this, you need to come down and talk to our Boy Scouts so you can get a good salted caramel recipe.
Not even salted, it was kettle corn. So,
kettle corn.
Okay,
right.
so
kettle corn.
A little background on that. Here in the States, most of my audience is probably Americans, but here we have Boy Scouts, right? And everyone knows the Girl Scouts is selling cookies. Well, the Boy Scouts sell popcorn. And usually we almost never buy them. But last year, the Boy Scouts came to our door and they had tins of kettle corn. And let me tell you, that was the best kettle corn, best popcorn I've ever had.
For sure.
Oh my God. Probably, but man, if you get the chance to buy the tins, don't buy the little microwavable packets, buy the tins of it if they have it, because those are so good.
Yeah.
Those are so good.
Yeah.
On that note, thank you for watching. Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. The morbid, the merrier. Merry Creepmas. Happy Gothmas. All the spooky Christmas things.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see you in 2025.
Peace out, Girl Scouts.